Alright guys, so we just got done seeing UFC 321. I'm here to make a what's next for every fighter video. As you can see on the screen, we got Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane because obviously we understand that the fight ended with in a no contest. Cyril Gane stuck his eyes right into Tom Aspinall's eyes, so let's remake this fight. Cyril Gane looked good. He looked very, very good in this fight. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that I was surprised about that. I think that everybody's way more interested in the rematch now. So let's make that. Let's see what happens. Cyril Gane, hopefully you learn from this. Is gonna be your fifth freaking title fight. So hopefully you learn your lesson, man. Like, close those fingers and let's have a fair fight and let's see who's the better man, because honestly you looked very fucking good against Tom Aspinall and I'm excited to see. For as far as Mackenzie Dern, let's get you Tatiana Suarez. Hold on one second here. Let's get you Tatiana Suarez because she just beat who did she just beat? Oh boy, who did she just beat? Amanda Lemos. She just beat Amanda Lemos. So, that should set her up. She lost to Zhang Weili, but obviously everyone loses to Zhang Weili. So, Tatiana Suarez hasn't lost to anyone else. She's on like a 7-fight win streak or something crazy like that. So, I think that this fight is appropriate. On to the next. So, we got Merab and we got Mario Batista here. Let's see who we got on the screen first. Alright, so for Merab, I think it should be the winner of this fight here. I think, first of all, this fight needs to be made. And I do think that Song Yadong versus Sean O'Malley, whoever wins that fight should fight Merab, and then whoever wins that fight, depending on if it's strict Sean O'Malley. Listen, I think Song Yadong is going to win this fight. If Song Yadong is the winner, then I think the winner of Song Yadong versus Merab should fight versus Umar should fight Merab. But if Sean O'Malley wins this fight, then I think the only if Umar wins, he should get the rematch. And I think that Sean O'Malley needs a couple more fights, at least 3 fights, to work his way back to a title fight versus a Merab, especially if Merab beats Peter Yan. If Peter Yan wins now, then it becomes more interesting, because I think any one of these fights would make sense. If Sean O'Malley beats Song Yadong, then I think the winner of Sean O'Malley Umar fights Peter Yan. If Song Yadong wins, it would be a rematch versus Peter Yan, but Song Yadong versus Umar, whoever wins that one would fight Peter Yan. Hopefully it's Umar, because Peter Yan versus Umar would be fireworks. So yeah, Mario Batista, let's get him Davison Figueiredo. I know Davison just won, but Davison's ranked number 6. I think Mario's ranked number 8 as of right now. I would like to keep Mario in the mix. I think Mario's fun. I think he's pretty good as well, and I think we should keep him in the mix, and let's get him scheduled to fight Davison Figueiredo. Next. I think I like that. Davison just got a win. Mario just lost, but Mario's good, man. I think that Umar's just a level up on him, on mostly anybody besides maybe Merab or Yan. And so I think Mario versus Davison would be good. I think Davison was coming off a 2-fight loss streak anyway, so it's not anything crazy. Like Davison's on some win streak and should be fighting for the title next. That's not how it should work. I think Mario versus Davison would be a good fight. If they do give him somebody down the rankings, though, like, I wouldn't be mad at that either. But I like this fight next. I think it'd be a fun fight. Alright, so we got Volkov and Almeida. I think Volkov, wait for the winner of the rematch. Just wait. And I know even if Alex Pereira gets in the mix and all that stuff, you just wait it out, man. Or if Alex Pereira comes in the mix, then we look at it at that point. But I think at this point, you gotta win. A pretty good win, but it wasn't anything spectacular. You didn't knock him out. No, there was no finish. You just gotta win. So wait it out and let's see what happens. If Alex gets in the mix or John Jones gets in the mix again, then maybe you fight someone else. But I think at this moment, I think you wait for the winner of this fight, and you get back in there with either Tom Aspinall again or Cyril Gane again. It'll be fight number 2 for whichever one of these guys wins. Almeida, let's get you Ante Delia, the winner of Ante Delia or Waldo Cortez Acosta. You've lost now multiple times to what's his name, Curtis Blades. Now you're losing to Volkov. So clearly you're just like a gatekeeper for top 5 in my opinion. So these guys, let's get them in the top 5. So whoever wins this fight, I think should fight Almeida next, and then we should get them in the top 5. Yeah. Alexander Rakic versus and Azamat Mirzakhanov. I think that Rakic. I think Rakic is gonna be the first one. If not, let's see. Yeah, so Rakic, go up to heavyweight, brother. Go up to heavyweight, brother. Tai Tuivasa. When the hell has the last time Tai Tuivasa fought? We have no idea. Let's get Tai Tuivasa in there to fight next. To fight Rakic next. Rakic, you need to either go up to heavyweight or get cut from the UFC. I think that's what the move. They need to go to him and say, listen, you either go up to heavyweight or you will get cut. I think that's what they do because, he's on like a 4-fight losing streak at light heavy. Yeah, there's no reason for you to be there anymore. You either fight Tuivasa at heavy or you move out. We'll get rid of you. Azamat Mirzakhanov, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker just got a great win versus Zhang Ming Yang. I think that this is a good next test for you to get you, a step closer to the and now, even though the reason why I think this is an appropriate fight is because both guys got a win recently, right? And I know that Azamat's moving up to number 7, but I think one more win, the light heavyweight division is obviously not going to be moving anywhere fast. So I think that whoever wins this fight right here moves up in the division to fight maybe a top 5 guy, maybe number 6 or 7. I think Jamal Hill. By that time, Jamal Hill should be coming back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the winner of Jan Blachowicz versus Gustav. You fight the winner of that fight. You know what I mean? So I think this is a good fight to make next because both those guys just got impressive wins over really high level guys that were either in the top 7 or making their way into the top 7. So I think this is an appropriate fight right here. We got Ikram Alaskirov and Quillan Sankil. So we got Ikram, Marvin Vettori. You know what I mean? Let's get you in the division. Marvin Vettori's lost like 3 fights in a row. Let's get him out of the top 15. He's like, just get him out. You know what I mean? I think it'd be a fun fight. Marvin Vettori's an iron chin. He'd be able to take the punches. I think he'd press Ikram. I think it'd be a good test to see if Ikram should get into the top 15. I mean, I know the Joe Pyfer fight's there. I know there's a lot of options for Ikram, but I like this one right here because Marvin Vettori needs to get out of the division, to be honest. Quillan, Alexander Hernandez. He's on a 2-fight win streak. Both of you guys are on kind of like a roll right now. I know Quillan Sankil, this is what, your 3rd fight in a row that you've won, or 4th? So both guys are on win streaks. Let's see whoever wins this, then I think could start challenging for the top 15 positions, those type of fights. So I like this fight right here. Both guys are on a hot streak. Both guys are dangerous on the feet. I think both guys got a knockout in their last fight. So Quillan Sankil, that head kick KO over Nasrat Hasparat will go down as one of the greatest of 2025. So yeah, I like it. On to the next. We got Ludovic Klein and Walter Walker. Ludovic Klein, let's get you Michael Chandler. Same reason. Michael Chandler's in the top 15 for absolutely no reason. He hasn't won a fight in years. So I don't see a reason for him. You just had a generational performance. You're going to need time to heal. I don't think Michael Chandler wants to fight anytime soon. Or maybe this is the White House card fight. You heal up that ankle, and maybe this is the White House fight card. I know that's a ways away, but yeah, I like this fight right here a lot. I think it'd be a fun fight. It'd be similar to the Rebecca fight because I do think that Michael Chandler is a wild man that swings wild punches and hopes something lands. And Ludovic Klein's a technical maestro. He's willing to go to war, but it's going to be a technical war, and he's going to sniper his opponents down. Walter Walker, no more of these cans. Let's get you a Marcin Tybura, someone who could potentially defend one of those heel hooks. This is your 5th heel hook victory in a row. No Hamdi. We're not doing that. Let's get you a guy who's also submission specialist who can potentially defend himself versus you. On to the next. We got Nathaniel Wood and Jose Miguel Delgado. Yeah, let's get you Giga Chigadze. I think we need to reward Nathaniel Wood now with maybe a top 15 guy. Giga is kind of on a downward slope. Let's get you, let's reward Nathaniel Wood for a gritty victory, even though I thought he lost this fight. But let's get him, reward him for a victory where he had to go through adversity. And he's on like a 4-fight win streak right now, 5-fight or something crazy. He's won like 5 of his last 6. So let's reward Nathaniel Wood. He's been looking good. So Miguel, I like Miguel. He's a good talent. Danny Lopez. Danny Lopez just lost his last fight as well. Both of you are good prospects. Let's get this would be a crazy fight. Crazy fight. Danny Lopez's game, I think he'd bring the fight to Miguel Jose Delgado. I think Miguel Jose Delgado can win this fight. He's a talent. I think he's more a little bit better on the feet, more elusive, and I think this is a fight that he can rebound from. And if Danny Silva wins, same thing for him. He's a good prospect. Both of these guys are good prospects. That I don't know that are going to go too far anyway. I think Jose Miguel Delgado has potential. We'll have to see if that carries out. Danny Silva, I don't know how far he goes. So I think this is a good fight to kind of test both prospects to see which one can go further. This is the fight to make next for Jose Miguel Delgado. That is all I got, I think. Let me just